Rise and shine, beautiful people. This is Kiki coming to you today to send nothing but love, peace, and positivity your way. I didn't really come on yesterday. I had a little heavy day, a day of trying to pre-plan and figure out my next move in life. And as much as I was worrying, I wouldn't say stressing because I know that things will work out. It's just the timing worries me. So, but I'll go into details about that in a minute. I wanted to kind of share my thoughts on the strawberry letter I was listening to this morning. It was a little crazy, and I got to stay away from those letters because I don't know why I get triggered, and especially when it comes to infidelity. See, the thing is, if you didn't hear it this morning, it was about this man, well, this couple, they're married with children and grandchildren. The man, I guess, stepped out the marriage first, and the woman, the wife, decided to forgive him. And she decided to forgive him, but she also cheated on him, but with somebody he knows very well. So he's in his feelings because he, I guess, felt like he deserved or had the right to know who she decided to, cheat on him with. And he's trying to decide on whether he should confront her or not. And so I said to myself, this sounds very familiar in my world. The thing is, when I feel like this, if you decide to get married, you need to establish boundaries. You need to already have the do's and don'ts already written and already put in place so it won't be any misunderstanding. If you are deciding to have a open, because the sun is kind of interfering with my lighting. If you're deciding to have an open relationship, then that should be pretty much made clear before anybody walk down the aisle and say I do. And I'm not saying that, because things change. When you are with somebody for so many years, the chemistry start to change, the relationships start to change, more priorities, responsibilities, obligations come into play. And it need to be established for the long term, meaning like, okay, if maybe the husband run into an injury or an accident, what do you do if he's not able to sexually satisfy you? That should be put into that agreement as well. Or if the woman is going through some menopausal situations where maybe she might have to have surgery and her pussy's in timeout for a moment until she recovers. That understanding on what the person need to do when they are feeling, horny, it need to be established, because no matter how old you get, there are going to be attractive people around you outside of your relationship. And while you're in your relationship, your body will go through changes. Okay, I don't know if you ever noticed, a lot of people that's been in a relationship for a long time, they start to kind of have similar features. They start to gain weight. They don't really put as much into their bodies with exercising and eating right because now they're comfortable in their relationship. So it's just, to me, to reduce a lot of the drama and trauma to the children, because now if the husband is trying to figure out if he should confront the wife, of course the wife is going to say, well, how in the hell you got, the audacity to approach me about infidelity when you opened up the doors to it and I welcomed you in. So you can't tell me what I can do with my pussy since you want to be free with your dick. So it's like, that's something, because to each his own. A lot of people do decide to go through with having swingers type of, relationships. They decide to have situationships. I don't know. But I know for me, it's just too draining. I already got to figure out how to please one person. So me trying to wrap my mind around how to please two people or probably three, that's too much work for me. I'm lazy in love. I will put my energy into the person I love, but I don't like being tired when I need to figure out who and which person and how to love. I just don't have that type of energy. Not for me. Okay. There are some women out there with some super pussies and they can handle all that, satisfying 2 or 3 different dudes at once. I just, no, if I'm considered a weak one, then I'll just take that title and move on with my business. But anyway, so that's kind of what I wanted to kind of touch on. Just before anybody decides to get married nowadays, keep in mind there will be temptation forever. As far as, when you go out in public, there's a lot of single women that are looking for people to meet their needs in different ways. There are BBLs that are really trying to get attention and attract a certain type of guy. Um, and also attention whores. There are women that can be in a relationship with somebody, but they just thrive, and men too, just thrive off of getting some type of validation from someone other than their partner. So that's why it's important when you are in a relationship to continue to pour into your partner. And it's important that it's vice versa. You can't just pour into your partner and your partner giving you, an empty cup back. I'm speaking tarot language. I'm not a tarot reader. I would love to learn how to do it one day, but these are terms that they use when they are reading the cards, and they have different names and titles for different types of people. Like the page represent the lowest immature person in the deck. Empress is more like someone that's very confident and very they got their shit together. So when y'all hear me use those terms, that's because I do find it very interesting, and a lot of it holds some truth behind it. I'm not gonna say all of it, but majority of the women or the people that tarot read, they know what they're doing. So I'm switching gears. So I wanted to say that I was kind of heavy in thought these past couple of days because if you have been following me, a few videos back, I told you that my job, my local job here in the city where I am, they went through a budget cut. But I feel like another factor that kind of played a role is because I'm a very outspoken person that believe in fairness, and I don't like to see funny business. Whenever I go to work, if I see that people are clicking up, people, trying to get me to do their work, or people are treating the kids in a very hidden racial way, I will speak up about it. So, and I kind of experienced some of that. So I kind of expected that. And plus they promised me one position, and but they lied and they did not follow through with their promise. So I was okay with the budget cut. I didn't lose sleep on that. I just like to have I'm the type that not that I want to control everything, because the universe, my ancestors, my spirit guide already told me, no, you are supposed to live in the moment and go with the flow. And I can do that if it was just me. But when I have other young children relying on me, or my family relying on me, sometimes it can be a little bit of pressure on me. It can be a little pressure. So I do want to, people like to testify in church about the things that Jesus did for them and all of the great things that's happened in their life. Well, for me, this is my testimony, and this is what I feel my spirit guides did for me. So I was offered a position in another city, pretty much 4 hours away. And I had just settled here in the city, and I was like, damn, I did not want to have to get up, pack up everything, break my lease, and move 4 hours away just to go work. So I said, well, maybe I'll just try to find like a roommate or find like a cheap apartment and just try to hold down two places, by myself. And I knew that was going to put a lot of pressure on me, and I may have to get two jobs. But I said, if this is what is meant for me to happen or meant for me to do, then I'll just do it. I'm not going to do it, for a long-term situation, but I will do it temporarily if I have to. How about as soon as I came to terms with having to move and pay on another place, another job offer came in. And let me tell you how good your good deeds and your heart and your faith in yourself and your spirit, guys, let me tell you how good they can be. This job is willing to pay for me to move. They are offering me a bonus, and they are paying me more than what I am originally getting paid. And they're going to guide me through all of the training, all of the support I need. They are going to offer. And the job is it's not as far as the other one, but I just had to come on and tell you how your heart and your faith and your patience, because sometimes we start stressing and then we'll start overthinking, and then we'll do something impulsive, and then we'll get ourselves stuck in a bind. But I wanted to say that don't do yourself like that, because if you really have faith and you are doing your part, meaning like you're not bringing in negative energy into your life, like you ain't dealing with a lot of drama, gossip, hating on somebody, um, uh, being deceptive, all these low vibrational things. When you are doing the best you can to contribute and be positive in the society, oh, if you love society, they will love you back. I'm trying to tell you. So I just wanted to come on with that great news. Now, mind you, this is all going on when I'm unemployed and didn't even know when my next dollar was going to come in. I really did not know, um, because I have to penny pinch. I have to stretch a dollar or two. But I'm used to it, because I think that's why I grew up in Miami and I experienced the things that I experienced. It kind of structured my mind to be able to accept downfalls and be able to hustle and work hard. But see, the thing is, when I hustle, I don't hustle in a very toxic way. I don't go and feel like I got to go sell my body and suck a few dicks just to buy me some food. When you have self-love, you look at your gift. That's why I keep telling y'all about the gift that's within you, and then you are able to make great things happen in your life when you use the gift that your ancestors and your spirit guides are left in you and working within you. So, but if you walking around thinking, oh, my gift is all, my body is my gift, okay, well, it only gonna last and hold up for so long. And you don't want to wear out your pussy, because after a while, you ain't gonna be able to satisfy nobody with no worn out, damaged, and contaminated pussy. So that's just my opinion on it. Like I told you, one guy was trying to talk to me. He was like, I would never sleep with, a prostitute or a basehead or whatever. Now, whether he's telling the truth or not, I don't know. But I'm just telling you, a lot of guys do not like messing with a woman that's worn out, even though a lot of them like to wear women out and then leave them. But I'm just saying. But I'll say that for a different topic, a different day. But also, I wanted to throw in this video real quick before I get to 20 minutes. I wanted to talk to you about destiny swapping. I don't know if you've ever heard of that. That's like the new age term that a lot of spiritual conscious people use. But destiny swapping is more like identity theft. So there are people that will look at your life and they will envy you because your life is going well and their life isn't. And so they will try to study you or try to interrupt your flow and take what's yours. Whether they try to take your money in a deceptive way, or whether they try to take your partner, thinking that the grass is perfect in your lawn. See, this is one reason why I never envy anybody, because see, you can always look at the outer appearance and it can look very alluring and attractive and beautiful, but you do not know what fucked up situation going on within a person. You really don't. And just because somebody looks beautiful does not mean their life is always easy. I know there's a term going around about pretty girl privilege, but I'm telling you, you still go through some bullshit. Whether you look beautiful like the top model, power bank type top model, or whether you look rough and tough like I can't think of no rough and tough looking woman, but there are some out there. And people have their own destiny, their own story, their own experience. And it's not always meant for somebody else to follow behind them. I've seen so many videos of people imitating Michael Jackson, trying to dress up like Michael Jackson. But I bet you any amount of money they will not accept the ass whoopings that Michael Jackson had to accept to get where he got when he was alive. I know for a fact nobody don't want no Joe Jackson ass whooping. He beat the talent in this man. But the thing is, you got to understand what's meant for you is for you. Just because somebody else worked hard to get a nice car, you don't know what they had to sacrifice and go through. So just give people you hating on, give them some love, because you don't know. You just don't know what their story is, what they had to sacrifice. You don't even know if they had to have surgery and give a kidney over to somebody else to save a life. And it probably changed their financial situation. You just never know. I'm just saying. I know that's a crazy example, but there's a lot of crazy stuff that happened here in our world. But, just take what you have and appreciate it. And once you appreciate the little you have, it will expand. It will grow into something beautiful. Even if it's your looks. Some people, start out with bad acne, bad skin, and after a while they do what they need to do to take care of themselves. They start eating right, and then their skin change up. You know, some people come across money and they don't have the body shape they want, but they go into the gym, they go into surgery, they do a lot of different things to improve their life. But I just wanted to leave that with you guys today. Never, 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 never complain or um, or hate on somebody else for what they have, because you never know, your blessing might be better and greater. You just got to get your mind right. You got to get your heart right. And so I just wanted to leave that tip with you guys. Just keep in mind, I do love you, and I will be in touch soon. Peace out.